Let's take a look at this NFL Monday Night Football, though, Brett. We were talking about first half bets in the Beginners Boulevard, so I think we should start with this Falcons versus Packers game.
We'll start with the real Monday Night Football game, not the special
The
bonus
scheduled.
edition. Yeah, exactly. But the Falcons, man, they come out on fire every game, and then they don't come out for the second half. They just stay in the locker room. They're good with their first 30 minutes of the game, and they leave it there. So Falcons plus 196 to have a halftime lead, something they've done in all three games this year. Yeah, I'll take that. No problem.
I like that. I'm going to just stick with Green Bay winning by a full touchdown, though. I'm not going to bank on a third Atlanta collapse in a row because I think Green Bay might be a good enough team that they go out and get the lead early and they just hold on to it. And Atlanta's collapse in the fourth quarter just makes it a multi-touchdown game. So -6.5 doesn't really scare me for the Packers there. Aaron Rodgers has been playing great. Aaron Jones can't seem to be stopped on the ground. And when you can start that running game early, and then it really just opens things up for Rodgers, I think.
Yeah, well, going to my Higgins tree of bets, I think this will be a high scoring game. Like I mentioned, I obviously think the Falcons are going to be up at halftime, but I think Green Bay is going to win, but I think both teams are going to put up a lot of points. These are two high-powered offenses. 56.5 does not scare me in this one. I'm going over 56.5 as well in this one, Higgins.
All right. I'm gonna stay away from that over under for you. I'm gonna keep the pillars going so that way you can have that bet. I am gonna be on our special Monday night game though, and it took me a while to want to pull the trigger on this because the spread is big without Cam being in the lineup for the Patriots. But Kansas City -10.5. I'm really unsure of what the Patriots can do without Cam Newton because he has shown to be such a key part of that offense, whether it be on the ground or in the air. So I don't know how a backup quarterback is going to be able to fill that role. However, Kansas City -10.5 with Patrick Mahomes, with all those pieces on offense that they have, and the defense to hopefully stop the backup quarterback for New England. 10.5 is a lot of points, but I think I'm still going to take it. -10.5 for the Chiefs. I'm going to call it.
10.5's just too much for a week like this for me, Higgins. I'm going to enjoy the fact that we have two Monday Night Football games. I think that's going to be fun. But I will only be betting on Green Bay Atlanta because AJ Terrell was, I guess, COVID positive last week as the only Falcon. So they're a little more used to the one player testing positive. They've already been through it. So I'll go with that team who's a little more battle tested during these times.
I think the over-under in this Kansas City New England game at 49 really shows the impact that Cam has for that New England offense because if Cam was in the game, I think that would be up closer to where the Falcons Packers over-under is of nearly a full touchdown higher. I wouldn't have been surprised if it's high 50s, almost to 60, but instead it's at 49. I don't know if I trust the Patriots to be able to score enough to be able to be on either side of that, though. I don't. I'm worried that would have to entirely fall on the shoulders of Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, 49. That's pretty low for this year's NFL. We've seen record amount of points, I think, probably through the first 4 weeks of the season. So it definitely seems doable. But I'm with you. I'm just staying away. I'm staying away from that and just the game in general.